Within humanities, within the last several decades, there were moments when people felt the need to defend beauty. We're not speaking necessarily to beauty as a product, beauty as something that you see on the cover of a fashion magazine or something that is sellable. I'm more interested in beauty that is between the lines.
Pretty much all the material that's been made in the piece has come from the performer's generation. So what Pavel will do is he's much more of a molder, sort of provoker of tasks.
I remember he said once, by the end of this section, I want the temperature in the room to have gone up 3 degrees. And having that is, such an abstract thing to say, but I feel like we all knew exactly what he meant.
From the very beginning, we started thinking about how sound works in the entire room. The sound is everywhere and changing.
We are playing a lot with this moving wall, lighting it, transforming it. And my approach has been to take a bit of a painterly approach to the lighting on this piece.
Early on in the process, there was a moment where I felt like the theme that we're exploring is so wide and so vast, and there are so many different ways of exploring it that I felt paralyzed. And for a while I was paralyzed in the process, and which relates to creative process and the beginning of creation, creative act, and the terror and the possibility that's at the beginning when you're facing an empty stage or you're facing an empty canvas. The possibility, but also the terror of that first strike.
Doing the scenic design for a show about beauty is a very difficult thing because there's a certain expectation of spectacle. What we're aiming for in this show is more a sense of a banal moment that then expresses itself, that there's a realization of the inherent beauty. And that's something that we're really playing with here, both in the scenic world and in the video world, in terms of things that reveal themselves, where the spectator has a question of, is that actually there? And am I actually reading that? And so that there's a sense of drawing the spectator in, drawing the audience into this world with us, where we're exploring what we're seeing. So the moving wall, which is made out of this velvet fabric, which has a certain degree of leaving traces of the passage of a dancer. The wall itself is a complicated object because it needs to tour with us. That's something that ADI has been very helpful with, helping us figure out the hows and the whys and the wherefores of how to create this thing and then make it transportable.
My work is very collaborative. And for me, every aspect of the show has equal weight. During this time at ADI, we have opportunity to bring all these aspects together and see how they gel and find ways of fine-tuning all these aspects in a unified experience.